I must say I've been watching the events from the EICMA motorbike show, and there are there are two bikes that really stand out for me. And the first one was Kawasaki's new ZX9, Z900. Yeah, Kawasaki's new Z900. And what I really like about that bike is, I think for me, it's just the whole revamp of that platform, really, because they've made wholesale changes to the new Z900. I especially like how they flattened the seat. Having an angled seat on a bike is really, for me, not good. It puts you in a position where if you go over a big bump, it sort of bumps you and forces you onto the front of the tank, which I don't like. And I just find it to be a generally uncomfortable riding position. Now, with this new version, however, what they've done is they've taken that seat, flattened it out, and made it a whole lot more comfortable, I believe, for a wider range of riders in a greater variety of riding conditions. So where the forward slanted seat is comfortable, say, for more performance riding or track riding, on the open road, you really want a more flatter seat so you can sit there for a few hours and just enjoy your ride. The other great feature that they've added to the Z900 is cruise control. I think that should be standard on every bike nowadays, especially if you've got a fly-by-wire. So I want to really applaud Kawasaki for the changes they've made to the Z900. So much so that it's a bike that I find myself to be quite appealing, and I would love to have a test ride on the new Z900. So Kawasaki Australia, if you're listening, if you're able to hook me up with a test ride, that would be brilliant. So we'll see how that goes. Another bike or another release that's really caught my attention from EICMA is the new 3-cylinder Honda. Now, the 3-cylinder Honda features two pistons or two bores which are facing forward, leaning forward on the bike, and the third cylinder is leaning back towards the rider. And when I first heard about this 3-cylinder Honda, I thought, I bet you I know the exact layout they're going to do with this engine and how they're going to fit into the bike. And that would be 2 cylinders forward, 1 cylinder back towards the rider, so that the shape of the bike would be narrower where the rider's sitting, so it's going to be easier for shorter riders to reach the ground. And lo and behold, that's the exact configuration that engine's sort of set up in. Another really cool feature of the 3-cylinder Honda concept prototype, it's still a concept prototype, but I did hear it is coming into production, so it's going to be used in the bike in the future in some format, is the addition of a electric, if you like, powered turbocharger, or induction. So rather than having a turbo which is attached to the engine, which is then relying on the revs of the engine to spool the turbo up, this configuration allows them to place the turbo anywhere they like on the bike. And in this case of the concept or the prototype, the turbo is mounted just ahead of the airbox and is going to inductionally charge that airbox to basically give you a heap more torque from the engine. So they're two key releases from EICMA so far, which I've found to be really appealing. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye for now.